Welcome to High School Football Game Night. Presented by Scenic Cable Network and Production. Now, here's tonight's game.
Hello and welcome to Riverview Stadium. We have Wildfield tonight where the Northview Cougars are hosting the Wildcats of Enterprise. I'm Mitt Kirkland bringing you all of the action tonight. These two teams, I tell you what, back in the early 80s, one of these teams represented this area in the state playoffs, and both teams went to the state finals. Northview won 2 state finals, and I believe Enterprise tied for one back in the 80s. Now this is the 41st time these two teams have met, and Enterprise leads the series 28-12, but Northview won last year by a score of 23-22. Both teams right now, they are both struggling right now. They both come in here with identical records, 2-3. So this is a big game, and this is a big rivalry. You can always expect a big turnout for this game, and also a very competitive game. Now, some of the key players to look out for the Wildcats, the quarterback Grant Thornton. He's a senior. Running back Maurice Hicks, and they are key players. Now for Northview, the quarterback Jamal Lane and running back Malachi Harvey. So we're getting set for the kickoff. Northview elected to receive, so they will be getting the ball first. Back deep for the Cougars is number 1, Jabri Barber, and also number 13, Malachi Harvey. And Barber is one of the ones that you will be hearing from tonight. He's a big part of the Cougar offense. So we're set to start. And it's not a very long kick. And Harvey takes it at the 20 and across the 25 out to about the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars on their own 28. They're going to say officially the 29-yard line. Jamal Lane is the quarterback for the Cougars. We have some movement on the line, and it's against the Wildcats, and they're called for offside. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Cougars after the 5-yard penalty by the Wildcats. This will actually be the first play from scrimmage, and they hand it off, and up the middle is Malachi Harvey, and he picks up a couple yards. Ball's out to the 37-yard line. So it brings up a 2nd and 2.
That picks up 2 yards, the 2nd and 3.
Lane gives it to Harvey, and he lunges forward up near the 40. He had to get to the 39 for a first down. It should be close, if not a first down. It is a first down. 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 39-yard line.
94, Deontay Johnson. He picks up that yardage for a Cougar first down.
The Cougars have shown some speed this year. They have a fast team to the outside. I got a chance to see the Wildcats play Dothan earlier this year, and I tell you what, Thornton was a very effective quarterback. Lane pitches it back to Barber. He goes around the edge, and he's knocked out of bounds after he picks up the first down. Jabri Barber. That time they pitched it to Barber, and he was able to get around the outside and pick up a Cougar first down. So the ball's now at the 49-yard line of the Wildcats. First and 10. And the Cougars handed off that time to Harvey, and he stacked up at the line.
Number 13, Malachi Harvey was back there. He stopped number 80, Hunter Welch.
Welch on the stop for the Wildcats. So it's a 2nd and 9, a gain of 1. .17 left in the opening quarter. Split wide to the left for the Cougars is Jordan Allen. And we have a flag. And it's against the Wildcats.
5-yard penalty. So 2nd down and 4.
So it's a 2nd and 4 for the Cougars. Ball at the 43-yard line of the Wildcats. They pitch it back to Barber. He's got some running room to the outside, and he takes the ball down near the 30. They're going to call him out at the 34, but it's enough for another Cougar first down. The Cougars are showing their ability to get to the outside and pick up some big yards. This drive started on the Cougar 29-yard line, and they've advanced it to the 33 of the Wildcats. Man in motion, he pitch it back, and he breaks a tackle and gets to the 20. That was Zay Macon on the carry. He was a little shook up on the play. First and 10, the ball's at the 20-yard line of the Wildcats. Mims split wide right. They give it to Harvey. He goes up the middle. He takes it, and he stumbles inside the 5 for another Cougar first down. First and goal, Cougars. .857 left in the first. The Cougars on the move. This is the first drive of the game. The Cougars wanted to toss the coin toss and decided to take the ball first. Jamal Lane is the quarterback, and he hands it off to Harvey, and he drives forward, but not much there. And on the tackle was number 9, Anthony Callaway on the stop. And Johnson also. Second and goal from the 4 for the Cougars. Harvey and Barber both in the backfield, and they give it to Barber, and he walks it in from 4 yards out. So the Cougars scores on that very first drive of the game on a 4-yard run by Jabri Barber. That time the Cougars did a good job of opening up the hole, and Barber was able to just slide through there, standing up for the touchdown. So the Cougars score first with 7:54 left in the opening quarter. Jack Martin puts it up and he nails it through. Martin had a 53-yard field goal in the Cougars game against Russell County, so he has a foot. So 7:54 left in the first to score. Cougars 7, Wildcats nothing. Northview puts together a 71-yard drive, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Jabri Barber. Cougars stayed on the ground that entire drive. Ball goes and Martin kicks it way into the end zone, so it's a touchback. So the Wildcats will be starting on their own 20-yard line. They're led by the quarterback, Grant Thornton. Thornton's a very effective passer. Tell you what, he's going to challenge the defensive backs of Northview tonight. Thornton is a senior. He hands the ball off and run, and a hit that time of number 94 on the stop for Northview. Braxton Dyer. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. They hand the ball off, and a good run that time. And it's enough for a first down. That's number 3 for the Wildcats, Maurice Hicks. 1st and 10, Wildcats from the 31-yard line. Number 94, Braxton Dyer. So he picks up enough yards for the first down. Thornton drops. He's got a man open, and it's complete. Over to number 10, and that's Jared Smith. So it's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. They hand the ball off, and it drives forward, and it's enough for a first down. That's number 3 again, Maurice Hicks.
Number 12, Grant Thornton gets the ball. Number 3, Maurice Hicks takes the stop.
First down, Wildcats.
Now he picks up yardage for first down. The first down game for the Wildcats.
6:35 left in the first. Northview leads at 7-0 over the Wildcats of Enterprise. Thornton, he drops back. He goes deep. And a good defensive play that time, a good breakup that time by number 21 for the Cougars, Fisher Parrish. Second and 10 for the Wildcats.
Brings up second down and 10 for the Wildcats.
In the backfield with throwing is number 30, Trey Robinson. He fakes the handoff to Robinson and he keeps it and lunges forward across to about the 45. I'll tell you, Grant Thornton is a big, strong young man. Third and 7 for the Wildcats. As we said earlier, this is a long-time rivalry. 41. This is the 41st meeting of these two teams. Thornton had all day, and he finds an open receiver. It's complete over to number 2, KJ Couch. That time, there was a really good protection for Thornton. And he had all day, and he found Couch open and zipped it to him. There's a flag on the other side of the field. This is a sideline warning. First and 10, the ball on the 42-yard line of the Cougars. This drive started at the 20-yard line of the Wildcats. They hand the ball off to big number 30, and it takes more than one to get him down. Big number 30 is Trey Robinson. He was stopped by number 20, Glenn, and number 21, Parrish. Second and 4. Man in motion, and they hand it off to number 6, and he stopped at the 35. Number 6 is Josh McCray. McCray had a big game against the Dothan Tigers earlier this year. Third and 4 for the Wildcats. The ball's on the 35-yard line of the Cougars. Thornton. He drops back. He's got all day. And it's complete. Over to number 6 again, Josh McCray. So the ball is spotted just inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal from the 9. The Cougars got to find a way not to just let Thornton sit back there and pick him apart, because he's a very accurate passer. He drops the ball, and it's recovered by Thornton. So the ball is moved back to the 17-yard line. Second and goal from the 17. Thornton drops back. He's got all day again, but he's being chased out of the pocket. And he stays in bounds, but he's going to go out at the 15. Kobe Reese chased Thornton out of bounds. Third and goal, and the ball is on the 15. Maurice Hicks in the backfield with Grant Thornton. Looks like that one may be on the Cougars. I think they got a little anxious that time. Offside on the Cougars. So the ball will be advanced to the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 10. Hicks in the backfield with Thornton. Smith split wide to the right. Thornton goes up and touchdown. And that was caught by Josh McCray. So McCray gets on the scoreboard on a 10-yard TD pass from Thornton to McCray. That penalty really helped the Wildcats that time. The Cougars had them backed up. Extra point is good. So we're tied with 2:41 left in the first. The score is the Wildcats 7, the Cougars 7. So the Wildcats put together an 80-yard drive, capped off with a 10-yard TD pass from Thornton over to McCray to tie the score at 7 apiece. Both teams have been able to put together long drives. Fair catch called for, and the Cougars take it at the 25.
Taken by number 13, Hunter Perry.
First and 10 Cougars. And, well, this has been a fast first quarter. We only have 2 minutes 41 seconds left, and each team has put together long sustaining drives and taken a lot of time off the clock. Jamal Lane is the quarterback for the Cougars. Lanes hands it off. And not much there for Harvey. Picks up 1, 2nd and 9 for the Cougars. That time the Wildcats did a good job of plugging that hole before Harvey could get going. Second and 8. And Lane keeps it. He's got some running room. And if he wasn't knocked out of bounds, he would have taken that one to the house. A big run by the quarterback, Jamal Lane. First and 10 from midfield. The Cougars have 3 weapons back there. Lane can run it, number 1. Barber can run it, and so can number 13, Malachi Harvey. So it's a triple threat in the backfield for the Cougars. Allen split wide to the left. Lane keeps it and moves forward and stretches for a short gain. A gain of 3. Second and 7 for the Cougars. Ball at the 47-yard line of the Wildcats. Lane in motion. They pitch it to Lane. He cuts back inside. And boy, he's still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down at the 20. Well, inside the 25 is where they're going to mark him out. A big gain that time by Jabri Barber. We talked earlier about the speed of the Cougars to the outside. They're showing it here so far tonight. First and 10, the ball on the 23-yard line of the Wildcats. Lane gives it to Harvey, and he takes it down to about the 20. He picks up 3, 2nd and 7 for the Cougars.
Deontay Johnson. Play picked up yardage for a second down.
We're down to the last 27 seconds of the first. And they fake it, and Lane keeps it. And he goes back to the inside, and he takes it inside the 10, enough for a Cougar first down. First and 10 Cougars, first and goal. Cougars from the 9. Well, actually from the 8-yard line. So the Cougars are going to let the clock run out. So we've come to the end of one. The score is the Wildcats of Enterprise 7, the Cougars of Northview 7. We'll be back with more after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Rip Hughes Stadium, where the Cougars of Northview are hosting the Wildcats of Enterprise High School. I'm Mitt Kirkland bringing you the action, and the Cougars have the ball on the 8-yard line. It's first and goal from the 8, and they toss it over to number 1, Jabri Barber, and he takes it in from 8 yards out. So Barber scores his second touchdown. So the Cougars have come out and scored on both of their drives. That drive went 75 yards. Extra point attempt by Jack Martin. Boy, and that goes almost to the Enterprise school buses. I tell you what, Jack Martin can definitely put a foot in it. So the Cougars go up 14-7 with 11:54 left in the first half. So the Cougars score. They've scored on both possessions tonight. Their first drive was a 71-yard drive, and the last one was a 75-yard drive. The Wildcats scored on their possession. They scored on, they put together a 20-yard drive. It was capped off, an 80-yard drive. It started on the 20, and it was capped off with a 10-yard TD pass from Thornton over to McCray. So the ball will come out to the 20 of the Wildcats. I tell you, Thornton, Northview's got to find a way to slow Thornton down. They're giving him all day, and if you give Thornton all day, you're going to pay, because he's a very accurate passer. First and 10 from the 20. And we have a flag. I don't know who moved first, but we'll find out. It's against the Wildcats. Dead ball foul, so the ball is moved back to the 15-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. Thornton. He drops back. And he's hit, but he stays on his feet and finds an open receiver. And he's got some running room. Wow. Thornton did a fantastic job of staying on his feet after he was hit. And he finds Trey Robinson open for a big game for the Wildcats. Down to the 45-yard line of the Cougars.
Takes up Young's for first down, the first and 10 for the Wildcats. That's the Cougar 45.
1st and 10 from the 45 of the Cougars. That time the Cougars were able to get pressure on Thornton, but they could not take him down. Thornton keeps it, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. That stop was number 42 of the Cougars, Nathan Cobb. Cobb had 2 interceptions last week against Russell County. Second and 10, Wildcats. Quick out. And a great open field tackle by number 2 of the Cougars. That was Brennan Melton. A loss of 4. 3rd and 14, Wildcats.
It's 3rd down and 14.
Hicks in the backfield with Thornton. .10:02 left in the first half. Cougars leading 14-7. Thornton drops back. And boy, he's hard to bring down, but the Cougars found a way that time. They did a much better job on that possession of containing Thornton, so it brings up a 4th and 13. Cobb was in on that tackle.
Brings up a 4th down and 12 for the Wildcats.
Back deep for the Cougars. Number 1 is Jabri Barber. Number 13, Malachi Harvey. It's a good high punt. And the Cougars will take it on the 15-yard line. So the first punt of the night by the Wildcats, and first punt of the game tonight. So the Cougars take over with 9:03 left in the first half, and they have a 7-point lead. They'll be starting from their own 15-yard line. Both of these teams came in with identical records tonight. They are 2-3. Nothing there for the Cougars. No gain on the plays. 2nd and 10.
Good game and play, 2nd down and 10.
Good turnout tonight on both sides of the field. Lane keeps it, and he weaves his way, and he's got some running room. And he stays on his feet, and he's knocked out of bounds just across the 45 at about the 46-yard line. I tell you, Lane has had a good game tonight. Jamal Lane, number 8, the QB for the Cougars. First and 10 from the 46. Cougars trying to put together another long drive. They have a 71 and a 75-yard drive so far tonight. And the pitch back, and the Cougars advance the ball across midfield.
Number 8, Jamal Lane, gets down to number 19,
That was A. Macon with the run. 2nd and 6.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6 at midfield.
And they pitched the ball back, but at time the Wildcats was waiting on Barber. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 6 for the Cougars.
Number 44, Deontay Magro. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 6.
7:20 left in the first half. The Cougars leading the Wildcats 14-7. Lane with Harvey in the backfield. And Lane keeps it in. He stays on his feet and stumbles back to the line of scrimmage. So the Wildcats were prepared for that one. Rogers on the stop for the Wildcats. So the Cougars will have to punt. Jack Martin is the punter. He's the kicker and the punter, and he does an excellent job. McCray back deep, and a good high-hanging punt is taken on the 10-yard line by McCray. So the Wildcats will be starting deep in their own territory. Their own 15-yard line. On 10-yard line, excuse me. The Cougars did a good job on their last defensive series and forced the Wildcats to punt. Thornton, he hands it off. That was the number 30 of the Wildcats, Trey Robinson, but not much there. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. The ball's on the 10. Robinson in the backfield with Thornton. I tell you, he's an athletic quarterback. We saw him make a spectacular play on their last drive. So the Wildcats want a timeout. So with 5:32 left in the first half, the score Cougars 14, Wildcats 7. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Going with Robinson in the backfield. Thornton drops back and is incomplete. He was chased into the end zone, so it brings up a 4th and 10. A 3rd and 10, excuse me. The Cougars are doing a much better job of forcing Thornton out of the pocket, because earlier he was just sitting there and picking out his receivers, and he's a very accurate passer. You can't give him time. He fumbles the ball and it goes out of bounds. Wow, that time the pressure got to Thornton. He was lucky that one wasn't recovered by the Cougars. So it brings up a 4th down. Back at midfield to receive for the Cougars, number 1, Jabri Barber, number 13, Malachi Harvey. Wildcats will be punting from the end zone. The Cougars are playing it safe. And Barber gets it and takes it up for about 10 yards to the 40 of the Wildcats. 1st and 10 Cougars from their own, from the 40 of the Wildcats. Ball's on the 41-yard line of the Wildcats. We have 5:07 left in the first half. The Cougars' best starting field position of the evening. They give it to Harvey, and he picks up 1. He gets it to the 40. Second and 9.
Number 8, Jamal Lane gets the ball to number 13. Harvey stopped by number 35, Tyler Benalton, and number 94, Deontay Johnson.
Lane is a quarterback with Harvey in the backfield. Lane keeps it. He's got some running room. He takes it inside the 30, and it's enough for a Cougar first down. Jamal Lane is having a really good night tonight. That time he decided to keep it. He saw an opening on the right side of the field, and he took it across and made a first down, and the ball's at the 27-yard line of the Wildcats. This drive started on the Wildcat 41-yard line. Lane keeps it, and he dives forward for a couple of yards.
Number 8, Jamal Lane,
the ball is inside the 25 at the 23-yard line of the Wildcats. 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. 3:57 left. The Cougars are leading 14-7. They're just shy of the red zone. They give it to Harvey, and nothing there. The Cougars aren't having any success up the middle. They found success on the outside, but nothing up the middle. No gain, 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play, 3rd down and 6.
The Cougars in an excellent position to put some more points on the board here. Man in motion. Lane keeps it. And he's still on his feet. He picks up the first down. He takes it inside the 15-yard line to about the 14. Jamal Lane is having an excellent game tonight. good decision making and great execution. Ball's at the 14-yard line of the Wildcats. Lane. He gives it to Harvey, but Harvey just haven't been able to get going tonight. And like I said, the Wildcats are not allowing that middle to be open. They are collapsing right in the middle and nothing there.
Number 35, Tyler Ganowski.
A gain of 1.
He picks up 1 yard, be second down and 9.
Second and 9 for the Cougars. They're in the red zone for the third time tonight. 3 out of 4 possessions. Wide open touchdown. Jabri Barber for his third touchdown of the game. That time, Lane found Barber wide open. He takes it into the end zone for the third time tonight. 2 rushing touchdowns, and that one was a pass.
Holding is number 11, Addison Mills.
Extra point is good by Jack Martin, and the Cougars go up 21-7 with 1:55 left in the first half. So the Cougars will be kicking off to the Wildcats. The Cougars have scored on 3 of 4 possessions, and all 3 touchdowns have been made by Barber. Martin kicks it off. And it goes into the end zone. I tell you, Jack Martin can put a foot in it. I'm quite sure he had some colleges looking at him. So the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. Northview had excellent starting field position. They started on the 41-yard line of the Wildcats, so they put together a 41-yard drive capped off with a 14-yard TD pass from Lane to Barber. Thornton ends it off, and nowhere to go for Hicks. He loses a couple of yards. And on the tackle was Kenneth Miller and Emmanuel Walker. A loss of 2. Second and 12.
Second down and 12.
They're chasing. Throwing out of the. He's still on his feet. But boy, I tell you what, he paid for that one. Number 42 of Northview, Nathan Cobb, finished him off. But it's enough for a Wildcat first down. Not only can Thornton throw, he can run too. Just over 1 minute left in the first half. The Cougars leading 21-7. I tell you what, you have to wrap Thornton up. You're not going to knock him down. Is it intercepted? I think it's intercepted by the Cougars. That was number 30 of the Cougars with the interception. Kobe Reese. Well, I guess they I guess they said it was incomplete. Incomplete. Looked like Reese had it, but I guess it hit the ground. Thornton drops back. And it's complete. And a big game that time. It was complete to KJ Couch. It moves the ball in Cougar territory. Down to the 44-yard line of the Cougars. 51 seconds left in the half. Wildcats on the attack. They are trying to get some more points on the board before the end of the first half. They're trailing by 2 touchdowns. Pass is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Josh McCray. It stops the clock with 35 seconds. 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Thornton drops back. And it's enough for a first down complete over to Jared Smith. The Wildcats in that 2-minute offense, and they are definitely moving the ball. This drive started on their own 20. They moved it to the 31 of the Cougars. Screen pass, and it's incomplete. 18 seconds left. That time the Cougars were able to put some pressure on Thornton. Wildcats want a timeout with 18 seconds left in the first half. They're trailing 21-0, and we want to take time to thank our sponsors for sponsoring these football games. This Carolyn Smith and her staff at Lewis Smith Supply. We really appreciate them sponsoring these games, along with Briars Warren Pharmacy in downtown Enterprise and Trinity Bank in Dothan and Enterprise. Go by the sponsors and let them know you appreciate them sponsoring these games. And if you would like to be a sponsor, you can give us a call at Scenic 793-2722, and we have some positions available for the rest of the season. And after football season, we will be moving on to basketball. So it's an excellent opportunity for you to get some eyes on your local high school sports, because a lot of times I've had a lot of viewers to say, I don't get to go to many games, and so it's available, being available on TV really makes a difference. We'll see if the Wildcats try to go to the end zone this time. See if they take a shot. Thornton, boy, he's hit. That time number 15 takes him down, Emmanuel Walker, for a loss. The Wildcats call timeout with 10 seconds left in the half. Just kind of recapping the scoring. Northview scored first on a 71-yard drive, capped off with a 4-yard TD run by Jabri Barber to make it 7-0. Enterprise came right back and put together an 80-yard drive, capped off with a 10-yard TD pass from Thornton to McCray with 2:41 left in the first. The score 7-7 at the end of one. In the second, Northview scored again with 11:58 left in the second on an 8-yard TD run by Barber to make it 14-7. The Cougars scored again with 1:55 left in the second on a 14-yard TD pass from Lane to Barber to make it 21-7, and that's where we are right now. 3rd and 13 for the Wildcats. They're trying to get some points on the board to get some momentum going into the second half. And the Cougars are trying to stop them from scoring and carry the momentum they have now into the second half. Incomplete. Brings up a 4th down with 6 seconds left.
Number 12, Grant Thornton's pass intended for number 2, KJ Couch.
That pass was intended for KJ Couch.
That brings up a 4th down and 14 for the Wildcats. Ball is on the 33-yard line.
The Wildcats are lining up for a field goal attempt. This would be a 51-yarder. But I look for a fake. It's up and it's short. So the Cougars hold the Wildcats with 2.6 seconds left in the half. The score is the Cougars 21, the Wildcats 7. Take a knee. We have halftime coming up. We're going to have both bands on tonight, the Big Blue Band, the Enterprise Wildcats, along with the Northview Cougar Band. So stick around. You don't want to miss the halftime shows by both of these great schools. The Cougars take a knee, and that should do it for the half. So we've come to halftime, and the score is the Northview Cougars 21, the Enterprise Wildcats 7. We'll be back with halftime activities after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Riverview Stadium Wildfield, where the Northview Cougars are hosting the Enterprise Wildcats. I'm Mitt Kirkland, bringing you all of the action, and the first half was full of action. Northview leads at 21-7 over the Wildcats of Enterprise. And Northview elected to receive at the first half, so the Wildcats will be receiving as we start the second half of action. Jack Martin kicks it out of the end zone. I tell you, he's definitely a weapon for this Cougar team. So the Wildcats will be starting on their own 20. Quarterbacking for the Wildcats. Number 12, Grant Thornton. In the backfield with him, number 30, Trey Robinson. They hand the ball off to Robinson up the middle. He bounces out, and he's taken down. In on that tackle, number 5, Jamari Stacy.
Number 12, Grant Thornton gets the ball to
a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. For the Wildcats. And it's a high snap, and it's going to be way back at about the 6-yard line. That one went right over Thornton's head, and wow, a bad miscue for the Wildcats. So the ball is inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It will be 3rd and really long. Cougars, the Wildcats have to get to the 30 for a first down. And they get it to the 25, but the Cougars stop them 5 yards short. It's 4th down. So that gives the Wildcats a little running room.
That brings up a fourth.
A little room to punt and not be backed up to their own goal line. And I would watch for a fake here. And the Cougars will take over on their own 36-yard line. So the Cougars have scored on 3 of their 4 possessions tonight. And all 3 touchdowns were by number 1, Jabri Barber, who had 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. Lane is the quarterback for the Cougars. And they give it to Barber, and he gets across the 40 up near the 45. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. That time the Cougars were able to get something up the middle. They've had very little success going up the middle, but that time they were able to pick up 7. They've had really good success going outside. And they give it to Barber, and he breaks a tackle, and he's across midfield for another Cougar first down. Jabri Barber is having a huge night tonight. Ball's on the 49-yard line of the Wildcats.
Number 35, Tyler Banowski.
Cougars trying to add on to that point total. Lane. And back in the middle for a gain of about 4. Malachi Harvey.
Okay, number 1, Jeffrey Barber stopped by number 57, Gabe Window.
Second and 7 for the Cougars. Lane keeps it, and he's got some running room. He could take it to the house. Lane inside the 5, touchdown, Northview. A 46, 45-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Jamal Lane.
Number 8, Jamal Lane.
So the Cougars keep pouring it on. Martin for the extra point. The Cougars have scored on 4 out of 5 possessions. Very efficient tonight. Martin up. And it's good. So the Northview Cougars go up 28-7 over the Enterprise Wildcats with 7:57 left in the third. So Martin will be kicking off. Every one of his kicks have been a touchback, and he's been a busy young man tonight. And he kicks that one out of the end zone. So the Wildcats will be starting on their own 20-yard line. That was a 60 44-yard drive by the Cougars. It's capped off with a 46-yard TD run by the quarterback, Jamal Lane. First and 10 Wildcats. They hand the ball off, and a nice little gain on first down by Maurice Hicks.
Number 12, Grant Burton, gets ball number
Hicks
3,
picks up
number
about
6,
6, second and 4.
Number 5, Jamari Stacy, and number 42, Nathan Cobb. Play picks up 5 yards, second down and 5.
They give it to Hicks again, and he's got some running room, and he's hit, but he gets the first down across the 35-yard line to the 36.
Gets ball number 3, Maurice Hicks, takes the stop back. Number 21, Christopher Harris, and number 9.
What the Wildcats are trying to do is establish their run game so that it will open up some passing lanes for the passing game for the Wildcats. The pass is complete. It's over to number 10, Jared Smith. He picks up about 4. Second and 6.
Brings up a second down and 6. The ball is on the 40-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure. Okay, that was a stop in the action. Okay, we resume action now. Bowen trying to get something going for the Wildcats. He hands it off again to big number 30, and he started to put some power behind his runs. Number 30 is Trey Robinson. It's another Wildcat first down.
Number 12, Grant Thornton gets the ball to number 30, Trey Robinson. Robinson stopped by
Thornton and Robinson in the backfield. First and 10 for the Wildcats. And a quick out, incomplete.
Thornton pass, 5 incomplete.
Second and 10 Wildcats. Ball at the 48-yard line. Thornton takes it, keeps it, tries to go to the outside and cuts back in, and he gets it across the 50 for a short gain.
Number 12, Grant Thornton
to the 48-yard line.
Number 9, Cameron Druid.
Third and 7
Brings up a third down and 7.
for the Wildcats. 5:44 left in the third. 28-7, the Cougars leading. Bowen drops back, and it's completed to number 4, and he won't go down. I'll tell you what, Matt Sheehan said, no way are you just going to take me down like that. A great effort that time by the Wildcats. So that gets them a first down at the 40. Hicks in the backfield with Thornton. Shield split left. And it's complete, and he's got some running room. And he's taken out of bounds at the 5. It was Maurice Hicks on the pass from Thornton. So the Wildcats have come out here, and they're putting together a good drive. This drive started on their own 20. They've advanced it to the Cougar 10, to the Cougar 5. First and goal from the 5. They're going to Wildcat. And they're still up, but they blow the ball dead before number 8 gets into the end zone. It was number 6, excuse me. Josh McCray. Second and goal. And goes to the outside and cuts back in for the touchdown. So the Wildcats put together a 80-yard drive, capped off with a 2-yard touchdown run by number 6, Josh McCray. (28 to 13). Extra point attempt. Up and it's good. So with 4:05 left in the third, the score is the Cougars 28, the Wildcats 14. Wildcats score after putting together a 80-yard drive, and they're going to go for, I believe they may try an onside kick here. The Cougars take it on the 30. Cougars' last drive that they scored on was they got it in great, they started on 36. And they had a big play, a 46-yard TD run by the quarterback, Lane, for the touchdown. First and 10, Cougars. Jamal Lane is the quarterback. And the Cougars try to go up the middle again, and there hasn't been anything there tonight for them. First down, they tried again. No gain on the play, second and 10. Cougars have had really good success going outside. They try to go up the middle again, and not much there. A gain of 3. Second and it'll be 3rd and 7. Cougars cannot sit back and go into the preserve mode. We got to keep attacking. So Wildcats put together a really good drive. And that time Lane is sacked. And the Cougars will have to punt. So they go 3 and out. That's exactly what the Wildcats wanted.
Number 80,
So Jack Martin will be punting. Back deep for the Wildcats is number 6, Josh McCray, and number 10, Jared Smith. A good high punt. Fair catch called for at about the 32. That was Northview's second, only their second punt of the game. So the Wildcats will be taking over at the 32. 2:07 left in the third. They're trailing 28-14. Thornton is the quarterback. And the slant, and it's complete, and they're starting to have some success with that slant. That's complete over to Josh McCray. So it's a first down for the Wildcats.
It's about number 6, Josh McCray. McCray stopped by number 5, Jamari Stacy. So he picks up yardage by first and 10. Now was at the Wildcat 44.
First and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Wildcats. And they hand it off to number 30, and that's Trey Robinson, and he picks up a couple of yards.
Number 12, Grant Thornton gets called to number 30, Trey Robinson.
A gain of 4, second and 6.
Stacy, number 21, Fisher Parrish, and number 94, Braxton Dyer.
The ball at the 48-yard line
Brings
of
up
the
a second
Wildcats.
down and 6 for the Wildcats.
1:16 left in the third. Cougars need to come up with a stop here. That time to pitch over to Robinson. He picks up a couple more yards. The ball is at the 49-yard line of the Cougars.
Number 30, Toby Reese.
3rd and 3.
Brings up the third down and 3. The ball is on the Cougar 49. Flag on the play.
Offside Cougars, and that will give the Wildcats a first down. The Cougars got a little anxious that time. First and 10 from the 36, 46. That looked like a face mask there, and it was. So it's a first down and more. That's a 15-yarder there. So 2 penalties by the Cougars in a row should give the Wildcats 2 first downs in a row. Oh, it's holding against the Wildcats. Face masks, so offsetting penalties, first down.
It's offsetting penalties against Enterprise and Northview.
First and 10, the ball at the 35-yard line of the Cougars. 11 seconds left in the third. I guess they're saying so that moves the ball back to the 45-yard line. the end of the third. So we played 3 tonight, and the score is the Cougars 28, the Wildcats 14. We'll be back with the fourth after this timeout. You're watching the Phoenix Sports Network. Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter of action. The Wildcats of Enterprise are playing the Cougars of Northview. So we have 12 minutes left in this game. The Cougars up 28-14. And the Wildcats have been successful moving the ball right through the hands. That was a good pass, but the Wildcats could not hold on to it. There's number 6, Josh McCray. I know he'd love to have that one back. Second and 10, Wildcats. Ball's at the 46-yard line of the Cougars. They give the ball off to, I think the ball came out, did it? Fumble, and the Cougars get it on the 40. Wow, that's not what the Wildcats wanted. Wow. So the Wildcats were moving the ball, but they fumble the ball, and it goes to the Cougars at their own 40-yard line. First turnover of the game for either team. Both teams have done a good job of controlling the ball. That was Barber. He picks up a couple of yards. Northview's last possession, they were 3 and out. They definitely got a break on that fumble. The Cougars are trying to use as much time as they can. But a lot of times when you try to slow it down, you lose your momentum. And there's nothing up the middle, and the Cougars keep going up the middle, and there's nothing there. That was a gain of about 1. So they really can't afford another 3 and out. Third and 7 for the Cougars. The last 2 possessions there have been behind the chains. They tried to go up the middle on the Wildcats, and Wildcats said, we're not having this. Lane. He keeps it that time, and he moves forward. Gets up to about the 48. And it brings up a 4th down. The Cougars have had good success going to the outside, but a little of no success going up the middle. And they're going to go for it on 4th down here. They may just try to draw the Wildcats offside. I think that's what they're going to do. They call a timeout with 9:17 left in the fourth. The Cougars lead 28-14. So the Wildcats stopped the Cougars short of the first down. 1 yard short. Back to kick is Jack Martin. Martin is an excellent kicker. He punts, he kicks, kickoffs, field goals. Martin gets a good high kick, and it takes a Cougar bounce down to the 11-yard line. So the Wildcats will be taking over on their own 11. The last scoring drive came with 4:05 left in the third. The Wildcats put together an 80-yard drive. This would be a 90-yard drive. The last possession, they fumbled the ball, and the Cougars recovered. Boy, I tell you, number 30, Robinson keeps those legs pumping, and it looked like he was going to be stopped after a yard or two, and he picks up about 5, 2nd and 5. And he spins and turns, and he picks up a Wildcat first down out to about the 23. The Wildcats are trying to establish a running game so that it will open up something in the passing game. Incomplete. That pass was a little high, intended for Josh McCray. 2nd and 10 Wildcats. We'll see if the Cougars can stop the Wildcats here. If the Wildcats can move the ball forward and put together a good drive. Thornton keeps it, and he's hit just across the line of scrimmage. He picks up 2. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. We're under 8 minutes left in the fourth. The Cougars are leading 28-14. We know how accurate Thornton can be. Intercepted. They waited on that. I tell you what, who was that? That was number 94 for the Cougars, and he played that one perfectly. Braxton Dyer intercepts the ball. A great play that time by Dyer. So the Wildcats have turned the ball over on their last 2 possessions. So the Cougars take over at the Wildcat 20-yard line. We'll see if they try to go up the middle again or if they try to do what they do best and go to the outside. And they go to the outside, and Barber takes it up near the 15. A gain of 4. 2nd and 6 Cougars. Just under 7 minutes left. Jamal Lane is the quarterback for the Cougars. And there goes Barber again. going to be up near the first down. 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. They're definitely in the field goal range of Jack Martin.
Brings up a 3rd down and 2. Ball's on 12-yard line.
Cougars are using as much of the play clock as they can. First down, Jabri Barber. He has had an outstanding night tonight. He has 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air. Just under 6 minutes left. The Cougars have 1st and goal. The ball's on the 7. Lane. He hands it off to Barber, and he's down to the 1. He was going for his 4th touchdown of the game, so his 1st and his 2nd and goal from the 1. If the Cougars can score here, that will pretty much put this game away. With just over 5 minutes left in the 4th, the Cougars lead at 28-7. You're watching the Cynic Sports Network. Okay. The Cougars have 2nd and goal at the 1. Jamal Lane is the quarterback. Barber and Harvey in the backfield. And Lane just takes it in for the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. So the Cougars go up again. Another touchdown. And they convert the points off the Enterprise turnover. So the Cougars score with 5:02 left in the 4th. So Lane has 2 touchdowns. Martin up. And it's good. So the Cougars go up 35-14 with 5:02 left in the 4th. So we're set for the kickoff. The Wildcats haven't been able to return a single kickoff because Jack Martin has been putting them in and out of the end zone. The Cougars have looked better tonight than they have all season. They look like a totally different team than the team we saw here a week ago. Martin puts that one in the end zone, and it's a touchback. And the ball will be coming out to the 20-yard line. The Wildcats have turned the ball over on their last 2 possessions. They had a fumble, and then on their last possession, an interception by Dreyer of Northview. First and 10, just under 5 minutes left. Long pass, and the pass was intended for Jared Smith and was overthrown by Thornton. 2nd and 10. Thornton and Robinson in the backfield with Thornton. And he decides to keep it, and he does a good job of getting the ball out, and he's very good. He's very elusive, and he's very accurate. That pass was completed over to Trey Robinson. Brings up a 3rd and 3. I tell you, Thornton is very elusive. He's a really good athlete. But that time, he couldn't get away. The Cougars have done a great job tackling tonight. That was number 94, I believe. Braxton Dyer. He's the one that had the interception. 4th down, and the Wildcats are going for it. They're trailing by 21 points, so you got to try to do whatever you can to try to put some points on the board. So the Wildcats turn the ball over on downs. So the Cougars will get the ball deep in their own territory, in the Wildcat territory. Matter of fact, they will get it at the 27-yard line. .333 left, and we'll see if the Cougars just try to take some time off the clock, or if they try to put some more points on the board. Lane drops it. Fumble, and we had a little extracurricular activity going on. There's a flag in the down near the 20-yard line, and I'm not sure what happened, but we will soon find out. Unsportsmanlike call against the Wildcats, so that will move the ball closer to the goal line for the Cougars. .325 left. So the Cougars will have the ball inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. This has been a long night for the Wildcats. And it's been probably the best performance of the year. Matter of fact, the best performance of the year by the Cougars. Lane gives it to Harvey, and there's nothing there. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard, so that makes it 2nd and 11.
Number 44, Deontay Magrid, and number 80, Hunter Welch.
The Cougars trying to hold on. They have 2.5 minutes to hold on, and they will gain their 3rd victory of the year, and that will be the 2nd straight year that the Cougars have beat the Wildcats. And it's been a long time since that's happened. Barber, I'm sorry. Barber takes it to the 10. And we have an Enterprise player down.
Stopped by number 9, Anthony Callaway.
3rd and 8 for the Cougars with 2:07 left in the 4th.
Brings up a 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Cougars. 1:53 left in the game. They are using the entire play clock. Harvey takes it forward to about the 5. They're probably going to bring in Jack Martin for the field goal attempt.
Ball to number 13, Malachi Harvey, who stopped by.
Well, the Cougars may go for it. I thought they would have brought Martin in to probably add to his point total for the season. 4th down. 4th and about 2. And nowhere for Harvey to go, so the Cougars turn it over on downs. They get down to the 5-yard line.
Ball carrier number 13, Malachi Harvey. Harvey stopped by number 26, Emmanuel McFarland, number
With 53 seconds left.
Dave Window.
It's been all Cougars tonight. They scored on their first possession of the game. They put together a 71-yard drive, topped off with a 4-yard TD run by Barber. That was his first of the game. Then the Wildcats come right back and put together an 80-yard drive on a TD pass from Thornton to McCray. And the next score, Northview scored with 11:58 left in the second on a 8-yard TD run by Barber to make it 14-7. Northview scored again on a 14-yard TD pass lane to Barber to make it 21-7. And let's see. Then the Cougars scored again on a 46-yard TD run by Lane. And that made it 27-7. The Wildcats came back and scored with 4:05 left in the third on a 2-yard TD run by McCray. That was an 80-yard drive to make it 28-14. The Cougars score again with 5:02 left in the fourth on a 1-yard TD run by Lane to make it 35-14. And that's the final score. So the Cougars come up with a huge victory tonight, defeating the Wildcats of Enterprise High School 35-14. On behalf of my cameraman tonight, Willie Elder, this is Mick Kirkland saying thanks for watching the Scenic Sports Network.
You've been watching High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Productions. Join us again next time.